His varsity record 95-24.
Okay, we are back. 189-pound weight class from Fort Cherry out of District 7 is Breadon Welsh. Welsh is ranked number 4 in the state AA. He is a senior. His opponent from Kiski area, Mark Gray, ranked number 10 in the state AA. Gray is 26-3 on the season. Welsh undefeated at 26-0.
All right, action underway here, 189 pounds. No score right now, 126 on a rolling clock here in the first period. This is Mark Gray, not of Cornell. And I think he's the North Carolina coach now, not that guy. Welsh, very impressive coming into here in the semifinals.
Yeah, both of these guys are state medalists, former state medalists.
Yes.
Evidently intelligent young men. They're both seniors. Welsh is going to wrestle at Brown University, and Mark Gray says he's committed to Columbia University.
Wow, Ivy Leagues, both of them. All right, so no score here still, of 1:07 to go here as Welsh of Fort Cherry was able to take Gray off the mat, but no score there. Now wrestlers in the middle, collar tying. Now hand fighting back and forth. A little slide there, slide by Gray, nothing happening. Gray very quick there on the attack. He's trying to pull up the right leg of Welsh. Now Welsh goes over top, and Gray's trying to come out the back. Gray able to extend Welsh's legs up over top of him. Now he's going to try to sit back into it. Welsh funks it right back over. Now his hips are up. Going to try to pull Gray's ankle up now. Gray funks over top. Wow, back and forth they go as Welsh able to hold on to Gray's right ankle. He's going to try to throw it over top of his head. Gray's coming around the back of Welsh, show. Comes through the legs. Now Welsh steps right through over top and no score. Wow.
You guys looked like pretzels out there the way they were around each other. Okay. Great match. You know, these finals here at Fred Bell, most of them are the basically medal round matches at Hershey.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Yep.
Can't ask for anything better.
All right, so Gray of Kiski, he's going to start bottom here in the second period. Welsh covers top left, throws in the claw up onto the left-hand side. Gray just basing out on the bottom. Now he stands up. He's going to sit out now. Goes from a stand out to a sit out. Welsh following suit right behind him. Got the pry on the right side, trying to cover. Gray just trying to pick up the ankle of Welsh. Referee's going to blow the whistle. No, he does not. Wow, Gray able to sit over top and gets the 2-point reversal on Welsh and has the near side cradle locked up. And he has Welsh going over to his back, and he's got him tight. Wow. Wow, he's going to get 4 back points out of that. I can't believe he didn't slap the mat.
I know, exactly.
So,
Ned Bailey is our ref.
Mark Gray is very tough there on top as he's able to cinch down on that cradle, and we got blood time now.
Okay. Well, we had mentioned that Breadon Welsh is ranked 4 in the state. I want to mention that our rankings, state rankings, come courtesy of Keystone Caliber Wrestling. These are free rankings, and they're very good. You can do a Google search for Keystone Caliber Wrestling. You will need a Facebook account in order to access them. You know, if you're not familiar with Facebook or you're afraid of Facebook, and there's no privacy issues or anything like that, you just need an account. You don't have to, message or establish a profile or post a photo or anything. You're just making yourself accessible to some really good info. Mm-hmm. Like I said, Breadon Welsh, number 4 in the state, looking to see who the wrestlers are above him at that weight class. Well, of course, Wouldn't you know it, it would be one of the private schools, Adam Waters from Faith Christian. Watched him wrestle down there. He is tough. Number 2 at 189 is Luke Fugazzotto. I believe that's how I pronounce it, Northwestern Lehigh. And number 3, somebody a little closer, Caleb Close from Bald Eagle area. Close and Welsh are seniors. The first wrestler from our area, the Northwest region, is Easton Belfort from Brookville. He's ranked number 7. Okay, we're back to action here. Mark Gray of Kiski, Breadon Welsh of Fort Cherry.
All right, Welsh.
Really our first match of the night that hasn't featured a District 10 wrestler.
Yep. So Welsh here on the bottom start. Gray's covering on the right. Comes underneath the crab claw. Welsh able to sit down now. Stands back up though. Gray's covering behind him. Now Welsh tries to turn in with a sit out, nothing happening. Now he throws over Gray's leg over top of his head, trying to come out the back. Gray just covering through the legs here, up through the crotch. Now Welsh of Fort Cherry trying to still throw that knee over his head. Now he's going to throw his hips over top, but Gray gets his hips back up, and stalemate is called. 11 seconds to go here, but Mark Gray of Kiski still leads 6-0.
Kiski's got some very tough upper weights. We just saw Hutcherson here, Gray, and we're going to see another Kiski wrestler at 215.
Yeah, 3 in a row here. So Gray gets broken down, Welsh gets broken down by Gray with the final seconds ticking away here in the second period. And Gray's Katan on top goes into the third period, leading 6-0.
Now remember, Welsh came into this tournament undefeated, 26-0.
And even that semifinal match, he was very impressive. Here we are on our feet here in third period, 6-0 in favor of Gray. Gray pushing in on Welsh. Wrist fighting on the right side of Welsh. Now they're circling around here towards the center. A couple head taps there by Welsh. Gray driving in now. A fake shot by Gray. Nothing happening there. They separate. We're down to minute 30 here in the final period. Now Welsh pushing in on Gray. Gray goes down to his knees, but Welsh goes under attack on the shot, but Gray's able to get his legs back. Good sprawl now. A little shrug by there by Gray as he drives right into Welsh and picks up the 3-point takedown to lead now 9-0.
Wow.
Now he's got the legs split there. He's trying to throw his hips over top. He's trying to come underneath the bundle or with a crab claw. Nothing happening there as Welsh trying to get his torso back over. Gray still got the leg split, leg inside there. A Turk. Down to final 43 seconds here. Hard to move when you're in the bottom there for Welsh with that Turk in there. Gray just kind of looking the part on top at this moment. As he covers now on top, he lets Turk go.
Well, you should also mention Gray was a Powerade medalist too.
Wow. So Gray, though, turns Welsh right onto his back here. He's going to pick up 4. It's going to make it a 13-0 match. Down to the final 8 seconds to go here. Ned Bailey looking close as Gray's potentially almost getting that. He's going to let it up. And that's your final, 13-0, Mark Gray at Kiski.
Wow, very dominating. Breadon Welsh suffers his first defeat of the season. Okay, we'll be heading to the 215-pound weight class, but first let's get in a few words from our sponsors. Take a 1-minute break here. Once again, you're listening to High School Wrestling on WMVL Co 101.7 and WGRP 940 AM 92.7 FM. We'll be right back.
At Orthopedic Association.